Do you want to learn or improve your improvisational skills? Well, if so, stick around, because I'll be running you through how to become a master at improvising. My name is Liam, and today we're diving into one of the most freeing, creative skills that every musician can explore: improvisation. So whether you're just starting out or you've been playing for ages, learning to improvise can unlock a whole new level of musical expression. So today we're going to cover what is improvisation and why is it so valuable to musicians, essential techniques which can help you start improvising confidently, how to use chords, scales and rhythm to help build a strong foundation, how to keep things interesting and also help keep improvisation feeling natural, and also how to take your improvisation skills to the stage with confidence. Let's get into it. Improvisation is all about creating music in the moment. So imagine you're writing a song, but instead of writing down each note, you're making it up as you go along. This means trusting yourself, exploring your instrument and being open to whatever sounds may come next. When we improvise, we get to experiment with our musical voices. This is basically a way of expressing ourselves that is totally unique and can turn even the simplest melodies into something amazing. So whether you're playing jazz, rock or classical music, improvisation is all about breaking free from those written notes and playing whatever feels right in the moment. Alright, so let's talk technique. So getting started with improvisation doesn't have to be intimidating. So here are some key techniques which you can take away to get you moving and sounding great. One of the best ways to start is with simple phrasing. Short, repeated musical ideas that you can play with. Think of it like you're talking in short sentences instead of long paragraphs. Try picking just 2 or 3 notes and experimenting with their rhythm and order. You'll see that you don't need a lot of notes to create something that sounds cool and intentional. Next up is a technique called call and response. So play a phrase and then follow it up with a different phrase that answers it. It's a bit like you're having a conversation with yourself through your instrument. This back and forth idea really helps you build your ideas naturally, and you can get creative in your responses and how much they vary from the original idea. Improvisation isn't all about what you play, it's about what you don't play. So silence can be just as powerful as sound. So leave some space in between your phrases to let that idea sink in and give you a moment to think about what comes next. When you use space intentionally, it gives your improvisation a natural, conversational flow, making each note count. Improvisation has its foundations in 3 main elements: scales, chords and rhythm. Let's break these down so you can use them as your musical toolkit. A scale is a sequence of notes that fits together really nicely and can be a great starting point for improvisation. The most common scales would be the major and the minor pentatonic scale, which sound great and they can be used over lots of different chords. Using a pentatonic keeps things simple and helps you find notes that work well together without worrying too much about wrong notes. Improvising over a chord progression is a common way to keep your improvisation structured. Each chord brings out different notes within your scale, which you can emphasise. Experimenting with which notes match each chord can make your improv sound more intentional. Rhythm is exceptionally important. You can even make a single note sound exciting just by playing with rhythm. So try taking longer and shorter notes and mixing them up, or even adding rests. Practicing rhythm will help add variety and make your improvisation more interesting. Once you've got the basics down, it's time to add some depth into your improvisation. So here are 3 ways that you can help keep things interesting and bring some personality into your performance. Dynamics refers to how loud or soft you play. So try starting your improvisation quietly and then building up the volume to add intensity. If you're working with a theme or a phrase, vary it. So change up the rhythm, tweak the notes or even add embellishments. Lastly, let your emotions guide your playing. Even a simple melody can become powerful when you infuse it with feeling. Now let's talk about performing your improvisation live. So taking your improv to the stage can be one of the best ways to connect with an audience and showcase your musical voice. Confidence on stage comes from having a strong foundation in your improvisation skills. Scales, rhythm, phrasing and dynamics. So practice these at home until they feel natural. When you're on stage, it's very easy to get nervous. So start with simple phrases and techniques. Once you've warmed up, you can then start to get more adventurous with your ideas. Improvising on stage isn't just about you. It's about collaborating with other musicians. So if you're part of a band, listen to what they're doing. Respond to the rhythm, the melody, and the energy. Improvisation is about collaboration as much as expression. On stage, mistakes happen, but instead of freezing, keep going. Sometimes mistakes can lead to some of the best ideas because they force you to think on your feet. Your audience will admire your ability to keep flowing, and most of the time, they haven't even noticed your mistake. One of the most magical things about improvising live is feeling the energy from the audience. So use that energy to fuel your creativity and play off their responses, whether that's excitement, anticipation, or even surprise. From mastering the basics to confidently performing on stage, these tips are designed to help you unlock your creativity and share it with others. Remember, improvisation is a skill that you build through practice and openness. So if you've taken something of value out of this video, be sure to let us know in the comment section below and give the video a like. We've got a new video out every single week, so if you don't want to miss an upload, smash that subscribe button and don't click the bell icon so you'll be notified when we upload. Thank you all very much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this video. Take care, and I'll see you soon.